Oh wait, we're starting the show already. Can't sing the song in my head because you're gonna hear the song in a second. And even if I did sing it in my head, you wouldn't be able to hear it anyway. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start the year, or we're gonna end the year the same way that we middled the year, and that's with a great American morning. That's right, guys. The last great American morning of 2020. I am excited. It's going to be a little bit of a shorter episode, probably about 15 to 20, just because I got to watch more kids still. That does not dampen the plans for later today and for what we're going to be talking about on today's show. Guys, it's been a crazy year, but in some ways it's been a phenomenal year. In some ways it's been an absolute disaster of a year. In some ways it's been a very regular year. So we're going to talk about all that for a little bit today. April, how you doing? Larry, how's it going, guys? Thank you so much for joining me so quickly. I'm going to start the intro video right now, and right after that, we're going to get into the last great American morning of 2020. Stay with me, guys, and do me a favor, share this video, because I actually have my phone on a time lapse, and I cannot share myself. So that was my own fault. I really appreciate the help.
Hey mama, it's been a while, but I think I finally see this life ain't about the thrills or the ways of society. I'm growing tired of all the things everybody says I should be. I just wanna be left alone to do whatever I please. I still can't really say what it is I'm looking for, but I'm gladly left behind the way I was before. There are days I wish I wasn't failing miserably, but I think I'm coming around to a life that I believe. Hey mama, remember when I wouldn't even say hello? Too afraid to face the facts of a life I didn't know. I like to think that over the years I've learned a thing or two. No longer just a scared little boy afraid of facing the truth. Woo! Woo! I still can't really say what it is I'm looking for, but I'm gladly left behind the way I was before.
8 days I wish. Okay. Song stuck in my head, but for a good reason. It is a great song. It is a great way to get started in the morning. Yeah, Dennis, I love that song too, guys. Don't forget John Worthy and the Bends, A Life I Believe. That's the name of that song right there. Got to play the whole thing. In fact, I'm still trying to reach him on Facebook and stuff. I want to get John Worthy. I don't know if he still has the band. I'm pretty sure the band's still intact. But I'd love to get them on to talk about it because they have been a huge help to getting my morning started for the last 8 months, something like that. We've been doing this for quite a while. Kat, good morning. Excellent, great American morning to everybody. Sam, how you been, brother? I haven't seen you in a bit. Hope you're doing well. Have a safe and happy New Year. Absolutely, have a safe New Year, guys. Have some good fun, but be safe as you can be. Don't drink and drive. Have some fun out there. Andy, great American morning to you. Tim, how you doing? Great American morning. Goody, how you doing, brother? From Fresno, across the country, over in Louisiana. We got we got some Missouri. I think we got some Louisiana in there too. All right, what's going on, everybody? It's Frankie here. I know you've been waiting for me to say hi, so here I am saying hello. Just tell me the good news. What's the good news? Later on today, you guys, as we announced on Tuesday's show, we're going to be releasing the Thai tea from the Limited Cigar Association through Pravada Club, and some fun news since we'll be doing the podcast today. We're actually going to have Brian on. He's the owner of Pravada Club. He's the one that came up with the whole idea behind Limited Cigar Association. So we're going to have him on. We'll talk to him for a few minutes. He can't stay the whole time. He's very busy, but we are going to have him on for a little while, and we're pretty excited. So if you guys have any questions for Brian, make sure you guys tune in later today at 2 p.m. For the podcast. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Brian from Pravada Club will be on today to announce the Thai tea with us. Excited for that. 2 o'clock, as always, guys. So if you want to get your Thai teas then, you can. It's going to be a lot earlier. Okay, yeah, we got Ohio in here. We got up north in California. We got Missouri. I know New York's checking in. Kevin, how you doing, brother? Samuel over in Arizona, doing okay. Puppy keeps me busy. Got termites in the house now. Bring 2021 on. Damn, termites suck. They do suck. But okay, Cam too. Cam, I don't want to forget you, brother. Great American morning. I'll make sure I got Dennis, Jeff, Sam, Kevin, Goody, everybody. All right, everybody. Now, let's get back to it, guys, since Frankie distracted me there. But yes, that is an important announcement. Brian from Pravada Cigar Club will be on the show later today to talk about the Thai tea. I'm excited for that. I'm excited to try it for myself. The name of it sounds pretty awesome. The cigars look great. We have a very limited quantity. So be sure, if you want to get a hold of them, get a hold of the shop ASAP. Come into the shop, first come, first serve. So if you make a call and they're already gone, that's it. That's all we can do. There's no more ordering of these. These are a limited, rare run. So make sure you get a hold of them ASAP. That's a big Santa behind. That's not even the half of it, brother. There's so many Santas in there. It's a real Santa smorgasbord, a Santa buffet, if you will, a Santa marathon, a Santa bathon, which is not at all a proper way to say that. But nonetheless, there's a lot of Santas in that house. Too many Santas. And funnily enough, I actually learned where the term marathon comes from finally, or running a marathon. But that was in the 33 Laws of War, or 33 Rules of War, if I can remember correctly. It's a great book. I would definitely remember check it out. Same guy who did the 40 laws of, or 40 laws or 44 laws of power. Gosh dang, there's 4 rules that I'm forgetting, or I'm making up 4 rules of my own, and neither one would be good. That's not good advice. If I make up rules of power, do not listen to them. You avoid them at all costs, because that would not be good. Frank went back inside to keep warm. He absolutely did. Let's get back to cigars for a second before we go into any book talk. Guys, I'm not smoking a cigar this morning. As I said, got to watch some kids so the family can go take my mom to the doctor so you can get an x-ray on the foot again, so they can get surgery on that thing. It's not a great break. And we're just praying for her right now, make sure everything's okay. So her prayers are appreciated, guys. But there are some cigars on lineup for tonight. I'm going to put Timothy's up here right now. What would be a good one to light up tonight? The number 1 Dapper, the Vision, Opus X, or the Thai tea? That's a hard one. The Vision's excellent. Don't get me wrong. I love the Vision. But if I had to choose between the Vision and the Dapper, I'm going Dapper first. I'm going with that Desvalido, which is the number 1 Dapper for me right now. The La Madrina is also excellent. But if you can get the Desvalido, which you can right now, come on down to Cigars some more, pick it on up, and you got yourself a Desvalido. And then between the Thai tea and the Opus, gosh dang, my mouse is all messed up. There we go. Thank you, April. Appreciate that. Between the Opus X and the Thai tea. Now, here's where it's going to be a little wonky for some of you guys out there. I'm going Thai tea because, one, this is probably the only time you're going to get to smoke it unless you can find them somewhere else, which I'm sure if you dig around a lot, you will find them. But if you want to get them right away, now's the day to do it. They are going to run out very quickly. They set a time, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So that's 2 o'clock for us when we talk to Brian on the Second Third podcast. So be sure to get a hold of your Thai tea. So I would probably pick that over the Opus X for once. And then between the Dapper, the Desvalido, and the Thai tea, I've never smoked the Thai tea, so I can't really say for flavor-wise. I don't even know if I'm going to like it. I just know I want to try it real bad. So if I had to go with what I've had, I would go Desvalido. But if I want that rarity and that moment of smoking something that no one else can have with a whole bunch of other cigar lovers that also got something that nobody else could have, I'd probably go with the Thai tea. I would have to go Thai tea a little bit of an edge because this might be a one and only situation. It might be a one and done. I know we're not going to probably get any more over at Cigars and More. I think everyone gets their one order, and then it's on to the next one. It's on to the next limited exclusive runs. And I think that's how they keep them exclusive and for everybody to have that experience together. I love that. Mark saying time to end 2020. Finally, it feels good to get to 2021 because I've got some big plans for it. I've got some stuff I want to do for the show. I want to increase some stuff. I want to make things better. I want them to be more efficient, more greater. It's going to be a great 2021 for all of that, for making up words and sticking to plans. Samuel, fun fact, Churchill liked smoking Romeo Julietas and La Roma de Cuba. I remember him liking those Romeo Julietas, but I believe that was the Cuban version because the American version that we know, not American version, but you know what I'm saying, was not around just yet, because he was a pre-embargo kind of guy, and that's along with his, I believe it was a giant glass of brandy every day, a very large one. I remember they have this misleading questionnaire, like, oh, do you trust the guy who drinks this much brandy with this many cigars every day, or the vegetarian who loves dogs? Like, well, the vegetarian who loves dogs was Hitler, so who do you love more? I'm thinking to myself, is that, if you're basing your stuff off of if people smoke cigars versus being vegan or vegetarian, I guess in his case, you should always pick the cigar smoker. I mean, that's not even a question. Or else you might be into Hitler. I don't know what to tell you. No, I'm just kidding. That's terrible. It's terrible. But nonetheless, that is, yeah, I did not know what kind of cigars. I didn't know about the La Aroma de Cuba. But interesting fact. I like that, Samuel. Thank you. Oh. Excuse me, guys. My nose is bothering me out here. It is still very cold, as Cam pointed out. Nice cold morning. Yeah, it is. It's definitely cold. Thank you for tuning in on YouTube and on Facebook, brother. I really appreciate that. But it was raining very hard last night. I believe it's still, no, not really sprinkling. I think it's just kind of damp. It's just damp out here. It's not really bad anymore. Nonetheless, I had to kind of reconfigure my spot here. It's still, I got a couple leaks on the table. I got to make sure everything's doing okay with this roof. But nonetheless, it's a lot safer, and there will be no more rain delays, hopefully. Thank goodness. I was in Sodders in London. He always, wow, really? Always Cuba. Yeah, no, I understand. Dang, that's crazy. Whew. Bill, how you doing, brother, over in Ridgecrest? Hope everything's good over there. I know it's rainy over here, but I wonder what it's like in your area, brother. David, great American morning. How's it going? Hope everyone is doing well this morning. We are talking about what is coming later today. Not only, by the way, is the Thai tea coming to the shop, but we also have the number 1 through 10 cigars for our cigar top 10 list. We have the new CRA Paxson. That is a 10-pack of cigars, $150, plus you get a year membership to the CRA, Cigar Rights of America. That's a great deal. It's very hard to beat that. I mean, it's still would love to smoke with Ron Perlman or Roosevelt. Oh, heck yeah. We had this close to smoking a cigar with Ron Perlman. But the night we do our show, and we gave him a Sinistro Mr. Red and a couple other cigars, like, oh, these look really good. I'm going to go have one of these today, a little treat myself. Like, I like the way this guy thinks. And he was going to meet us out over on the patio, which is pretty much the only place to smoke anyway. So we locked him in. We had him cornered for cigar time. All right, we had everything on plan. But then his manager, who was with him, which got to do his job, I get it. I'm not faulting him, but I still mad at him for it. Said he had to go to the VIP party, which, I mean, he's a VIP. That's part of his contract, what he's paid to be there for. And then he signs stuff for people and they pay him too. So he's working. I mean, he was working hard the entire time. He was taking pictures, signing autographs, squeezing girls' butts. Ron Perlman was being Ron Perlman to 100% extent. And I appreciate that. So either he smoked them with us or he smoked them on his own, and hopefully he enjoyed it. As long as he enjoyed it, I was happier with that. So hopefully he remembers us next time we see him. Doubtful, because there was a lot of gorgeous women in line waiting to see him. And we're just a couple of schmoes from Bakersfield handing him a cigar. So either way, I'll be excited to see what he thinks of that Mr. Red from Sinistro. We'll be working at 2. Can I send you a list to pull something? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Tim, message me. And then I'll hold on to him for you. Yeah. They got to work today. Going to enjoy the cigar, my buddy. Excellent, David. You have a good one. He's got to go to work. Not right now. Okay, got to work today. Yeah, it is a work day for me as well, but it's good work. I'm excited for it. Got a photo shoot in a little bit. I've got to watch some kids for a while. I have got to go do the show. 2 shows today. I got the second, third podcast. Then we got Girls Going Gin tonight, just for a half an hour, so they can go get ready for New Year's Eve out on the town, wherever they might go. Whatever might be open, or just stay at home and veg out, which is always good too. If you got a good spot to smoke a cigar tonight and you don't want to worry about, crowds, which I never really cared for to begin with. I don't care if there's COVID, if there's nuclear fallout, or if there's chickenpox on the run. I don't care. I just don't want to deal with huge drunken crowds all the time. And for some reason, New Year's Eve every year has gotten a little less for tolerance for drunken crowds. If I'm at an event where it's unexpected, kind of more in favor for that. but New Year's Eve has just gotten, it gets crazy. But nonetheless, go have fun with your friends if you want. If you want to stay home, I hope you have a good cigar with it. So yeah, see, Sam's having a small party at his place. I like the plan. I like that plan. We usually do that, but this year's just more difficult. I want to keep the family a little safer. Might go over to a buddy's house and celebrate the New Year for a little bit. Come straight on home around that midnight o'clock, and then get ready for the next day because there's a lot of things happening tomorrow that need be done. That need be done. All right, just because it's Friday does not make it any less the first of the new year, and I want to start it off strong. Oh, it's going to be good. But we have to end it strong too, guys. And this is how we're going to do it right here. Let me bring it on screen and start doing this, guys. You do me a huge favor. The last day to do so. So please, please, please get your votes in. I'm going to do it again right now. Look at that. Oh, Cigars and More. Bakersfield. Boom. Next. I'm going to go with Dunbarton because I love me that Tricky Traca. All right. And then, boom, the Bakersfield Gentleman. I do love, don't get me wrong, the Burn Down, Cigar Authority, Cigar Talk, Cigar Vixen, Cigars Daily, Cigar Score TV, Cigar Prop, Kiss My Ash Radio, Texas Cigar Roadshow. There's some great shows on there, but nonetheless, I want to make sure that we're voting and getting us on there. In fact, it looks like votes end today at noon Central Time, so that's 11 o'clock our time. So if you are not voting already, please do so ASAP. Vote, vote, vote. This is the last moments to do so. And the winner is going to be announced. It looks like, what is that, next Friday or Saturday? I think Friday. So please, guys, help us out. Every vote really does help. And even if we don't win, I'm just proud to be standing amongst all these other great shows, great content creators, and great promoters of our amazing industry. So I'm going to go ahead and throw all this in there. Booyakasha, submit that vote. There we go. Right there. It is in. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate that. Tom, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. Great American morning to you. So much cooking today. It's not bad. Well, it gets really tiring. I get that, though. Cooking can take a lot out of you, especially when you're doing it as well as you do, brother. I mean, when I cook, it's super easy when I cook. I just throw stuff together, and it's either it tastes good or it tastes okay. I will say that. I'm not great at cooking. I'm not going to lie. But there is that, guys. I want to make sure you see that. Make sure, if you guys can, please give us that vote. Give us that little up and up right there. Making a big beef stew today. I like the way you think. I like that. I'm actually looking to try or eat anything that's terrible for me the last day to do so, because tomorrow I go back into a more rigorous routine. I know I've been really keeping up with the exercise part, but it's the diet that's really going to help, Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that part. I like eating, all right? Is that a crime? That a crime like burgers? All right, is it a crime like pizza? Is it a crime to like a pizza on a burger? That's probably a crime, actually. That's not good for you. Virgil, how you doing? And that's what I do for. So yeah, you do it nonstop, brother. That's got to be rough. And then make home. That's the worst part when you do something so great and then everyone wants you to do it all the time. It's like, I used to get paid for this. I'm just saying. But nonetheless, brother, I hope everybody has a great New Year's Eve. I hope everyone has some plans for the New Year's. Let me hear some goals in there. Let me hear some New Year's resolutions. I'm so tired of these negative people out there. Like, everyone always says they have something new year, new me. Well, stop lying. You know what? If you're not trying, then just sit back and let other people try. I don't mind. I don't mind a dose of realism. All right, that's not a problem. But if you're going to just, crap on other people for trying to improve, or for at least saying they're going to try to improve, it's that first step is words lead the plan leads to action, or whatever it's called. Nonetheless, you have to plan it. You have to say it. And Virgil, I already like his plan right there. More cigars and more drinking. That is an excellent plan. More bringing Miguel Lumpias, because those were delicious. I'm sorry, Virgil. They were really delicious, though. I'm already, whenever I think of Virgil, I'm thinking Lumpias, because they are delicious. Ribs, shepherd's pie, lamb rack, and steamed veggies. Oh my gosh, that sounds great. Oh my god, I could eat steamed veggies all day long. I don't understand how I got this fat. I don't put anything on them. I steam my veggies. I put a little bit of garlic salt and some pepper. That's my favorite. Smoke more cigars, grab more butts. Basically, be Ron Perlman. I like that plan. If you can be Ron Perlman, be Ron Perlman. There is no lie right there. I think that's a great plan. It's a great call. Peter Janice, how you doing, brother? Happy New Year's Eve. Hope you're doing well over there. Hope the brother's well. Hope everybody's well. The wives, the family, everybody. Everybody on here, I hope you're doing well. And I'm going to get back in there so that the brother, Frankie, can take our mom over to the doctor's. Got to get that foot checked on. It looks like there's going to be some surgery in her future. So, yeah, again, those little prayers, guys, really do help. And thank you, everybody who voted. However many times you vote, even if you just voted once, I really do appreciate it. Again, right there, guys, we only have another 2 hours, it looks like, to get votes in. 2.5 hours ish. So if you guys would help us out, a couple more in there, definitely need to. I need to make some lumpia and bring them down to the cigar. Oh my gosh, that would be wonderful. I would be there. Oh my goodness. I don't even want to say. I'd be there all the time. I would never leave. Southern style, butter, salt, some garlic, and a pinch of sugar, a little bit of sugar. Huh. I've never tried. I might have to try that. Yeah, I like that plan. I like that plan a lot. Yeah, I've never heard of that. But nonetheless, guys, I'm going to see you guys in a bit. You guys have a great one. Be back at 2 o'clock for the second, third podcast. Everybody, have a great American morning. Have an amazing last day of the year. And let's start off strong next year. And I want to do this. I'm feeling it. Feeling excited today. It's going to be a great day. And I'm glad to talk to all of you. Don't forget the Malaparidos, the Scooby Snacks, the Thai tea, the CRA packs, and all 1 through 10 of our top 10 list are all over at Cigars and More. So if you want to grab any of those, all of those, one of those, go on over there today. We will see you there. Y'all have a great day, and I will see you very soon. Have a good one. I said that already.